Tim with the Geek Game Review Group, and today I'm going to show you guys a new Fluxx from Looney Labs called Regular Show Fluxx. And if you guys are not familiar with the show, it's actually a show that they have on Cartoon Network. It's actually pretty funny, so if you guys ever get a chance to watch it, check it out on Cartoon Network. I think you can also probably find some of the stuff on Netflix as well. Yeah, so let's go ahead and go over to the box. Show you guys some of the cards, and then show you guys how to set up and how to play if you've never played Fluxx before. Alright guys, so here's the box of the Regular Show Fluxx. If you guys have played Fluxx in the past, it's basically the standard same way. They just have new keepers and creepers, and some special rule cards. Here's the how to play portion. Two sides. And it's still the join the game anytime, and you can draw 3 cards and rada. So we're going to show you some of the cards. We have the basic draw one, play one, and they've actually changed the layout of the basic rules in the newer Fluxxes, where the draw cards, the new rule cards, this is not a new rule card, but let's say if it was, it would go, on there like that, and you would just put the corner over that corner. So, well here's a, that's a gold card. Let's get a rule card. There we go. So it looked like that. New rule, recycling. So we're gonna leave that one out there as part of our setup. I'm gonna shuffle these cards real quick. We're gonna jump straight into the play. So, how many cards do we start out with again? I forget.
3.
3. That's right. That's right. The draw 3 and join the game. Yep. Okay, so both have 3.
What he meant by that
put our draw back there. If you're playing mid-game, somebody can draw 3 cards and start playing.
Yep. Just jump right in.
So there's no, we gotta wait for this game to be over, which that's really cool about Fluxx, and all the Fluxxes are like that. And let me move this down here so we can see everything.
And you don't need to determine who goes first. Someone just says, I'll go first. So draw 1 and play 1. I'm going to play Jackpot, which draws me 3 extra cards.
Play it in the logo, that way they can...
And now it's Tim's turn.
Or right here. That'll work. I'm going to play my... Well, I should have drawn first, but I played my keeper. Which is a time machine. If you have this on the table, you can take an extra turn after the current turn if you insert this card into the center of the draw pile. Oh, cool.
Okay, I'm going to draw 1. And I'm going to play my keeper.
Okay, I'm going to draw 1. I'm going to play my keeper. I'm going to insert this into the center of the deck. It's not kind of centered, but sort of. And then take another turn, it says. So I just sacrificed the keeper, and now I can play a card. Let's play that goal, send it to the moon.
Then I'm going to draw 1. Okay, and then I'm going to play draw 5. And that means I'm going to draw 3 more. 4 more.
I was going to say, did you already draw 2?
No, I did my math wrong.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. I have half the goal.
Okay, my turn?
Yep.
I'm going to draw 5.
If you guys have watched the regular show, that's kind of a really cool
And then I'm going to choose play 4, so that was 1. I get to play 3 more. I'm going to play 1, 2, and I'm going to change the goal to out of order.
Destroy over worlds plus video games. Alright, now I draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's play a creeper. And
then you redraw, right?
And then redraw immediately, it says. So does this count as 1 play card? Or
No.
do I get 4 plays? Okay. So I'll draw that. Put that keeper. Let me see. I win.
You do win.
Yep. Because this creeper usually don't win, but I have used lasers. And you gotta use lasers. It says a bunch of full-grown geese, which is this creeper. It says you cannot win if you have this unless the goal says otherwise. So I have the goal right there, my baby ducks and my
Quick
geese.
game.
There it goes. So the games can go quick like this, or you can have all the keepers and go through the deck 300 times, and the game just keeps going.
Now the regular show, I'm not familiar with it, but this game kind of has different kind of cool rules. Like this one has rock, paper, scissors showdown. Challenge another player to 3-round of rock, paper, scissors tournament. Winner takes losers entire cards of hands.
Well, this one's called play 2, but this one's different because it says play 2 cards per turn. If you have fewer than that, play all your cards.
They all say that.
Okay, never mind. I was reading it and it made sense when I was thinking about it, and I was like, oh, never mind.
Okay, and then this one, action rewind. It says look through the discard pile, choose any goal you find there, and add it to your hand.
Oh, this one's death punch. Death punch of death. That doesn't make sense. Death punch of death. That makes the player of your choice discard all of their hand.
Yeah, there's just different kinds of rules.
I got so excited when I saw the geese. I was like, oh yeah, I have a gold card. But what's the other part of the card?
There's just all kinds of different things that kind of make it reminiscent of the show. So they do a good job at kind of keeping that. Some of these rule cards are pretty standard. Tunes never die. Look through the discard pile. Choose any keeper you find there. Play it again. This one is a rule card. It says you have to say yeah every time you play a keeper.
Yeah.
And yeah, so really kind of fun. Alright, we'll go to tell you what we think.
So our final thoughts on Fluxx's regular show is I think that they did a really good job on depicting the characters and how they are portrayed in the game versus how they're portrayed in the show. So using them in the ways that they would act on the show. I can't remember his name, but he's a gumball machine, and they use him as a keeper. So if you have like him, the Mr. Gumball machine, or whatever his name is, Mr. Gumball, I think maybe, and like cookies or something, then if that's a goal, then you win. It's just really cool to see how they put two different characters together to make certain combinations. So it's kind of funny because the show itself is a comedy show, but then for a company to make a game and have that same comedy in the game as well as what was in the show is really awesome. So this is a game that we would recommend getting from Looney Labs. It's regular show Fluxx, and it's kind of nice to have a Fluxx that I'm familiar with all the characters and everything. And to see Fluxx coming, I mean, when you've played one Fluxx, you've basically played them all. But it's nice to have different themes of stuff because, regular Fluxx, or I should call it original Fluxx now, not regular, but original Fluxx, isn't one that I am, like I'm interested in, just because it's not because it's boring or anything, it's basic. But the regular show, Fluxx, is really good, really awesome. So yeah, I recommend getting it. It's an awesome game, and people can always join in right in the middle of the game. They can draw 3 cards and play, so that's really cool too. So it's really hard for me to say a lot about Fluxx because most people, I think everyone knows what Fluxx is. For those of you that are new to Fluxx, it's if you don't game a lot, the new Fluxx is, or all the Fluxxes is basically changing all the time. If you guys go to Looney Labs' YouTube, I think they've got a video on there right now. I think just some fans maybe, or maybe these people work for them, I'm not sure, but there's a Fluxx theme song now, and it's been floating around Twitter today, so if you guys want to check that out, that would be kind of cool, because that kind of shows you what goes on with all the Fluxxes. But basically everything changes. You start with 1 rule card, and it's draw a card, play a card. Simple. And then new rule cards come out, and you start playing those rules, and then there's cards that come out that wipe rules away, and then there's creepers where you can't win with a creeper unless a gold card has a creeper. And then there's something else. You have action cards that let you do stuff and let you manipulate other people's keepers, and there's some that make you shuffle all the keepers together and then disperse them out with all the players. Stuff like that. So it's an ever-changing game. The rules, the only constant in Fluxx is change. So rules always change, everything else. So I hope you guys like this review. If you guys will please subscribe to our channel. And also go check out LooneyLabs.com and check out their YouTube channel and that new theme song that's been floating around. And also, here in the next couple days, we'll be bringing you a brand new Fluxx, even newer than the regular show, called Holiday Fluxx. And just to give you a sneak preview of it, we do already have it here in our possession, Holiday Fluxx. And it's pretty good. And that will actually be a huge hit, I think, at Christmas time. So, that's all I'm going to say about Holiday Fluxx. So, please subscribe, and then you'll see the Holiday Fluxx as well. And I am going to wrap it up there. So, I'm Tim with the Geeked Up Gaming Review Group, and this is a regular Show Fluxx from Cartoon Network and Looney Labs.